Yo, how's it going? Slight problem. So, good news and bad news. Good news is all the GXT issues from yesterday are now fixed. The bad news is that I tested them on the public build, completed a mission, and overwrote my save from yesterday. So, we're starting again. But I guess on the bright side, that also is kind of good news because it means that we can test all the fixes properly. But yeah, that playthrough from yesterday, gone. So whatever. It's more content. So fuck it. Also, was also messing about this morning. I've added Ginput support as well. So now you'll be able to use controllers, plug and play, everything will work. I tested a couple of missions, they work fine. Even the moving the right stick to move the camera in the car, that all works fine. The SA aiming system works just fine. Everything's all good there. So if you want to play the game in the worst way possible, now you can. Merry Christmas. Well, you can't yet, but you will be able to eventually, you know? Now you can. Except now you can't. Christmas in July. It is for somebody. It's fine. Josh overwrote a challenge save with another challenge save as well today. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. That's that. Yo, Duke, welcome. Yo, Little Cloud. Yo, Five. Yo, Speed. Yo, Style. Yo, Phoenix. Yo, Luton. Yo, Darkstone, welcome. Yo, Shady Weaver. Yo, Cosney. Yo, anybody else I mentioned. No worries, Speed. See you next time. Take care. Yeah, text box is still missing. I think I know why it's missing. I don't think I put the new GXT in, but I don't think I put the new SCM in, I think. So any SCM changes won't be live, but the GXT ones are, which is the important one. So that text box and one blip will be wrong, but whatever. I'll recompile that at some point. The important stuff that I care about is the text boxes, because they were the main things that were busted. Not the text boxes, sorry, the text lines. Subtitles. Yeah. Good line. Speaking of Lime, this isn't necessarily relevant to you. Mission 12 Dialogue 13 missing. Was that the same yesterday? Why would Dialogue 13 be missing? Wait, everything's fucked. That's not the right line. Maybe I need to recompile it again. Hold on. What I was going to say was, speaking of Lime, because Lime mentioned about potentially coming to NSG, I need to message Riggy as well if he's coming to NSG. I think he mentioned about potentially wanting to come. One sec. Did I not copy the SCM in? I swear to God I did. 8 to the 7th, 941. Yeah. I think I did. Well, I'll recompile it. Hold up. F6. This takes place after GTA 3, Lecto, in 2002, canonically. While it's compiling, let me message Riggy before I forget. Do. Yo, Ice Ball, welcome. Okay. Now, game files, data, SEM. Oh, I know where I fucked up. I'm stupid. I compiled the SEM with the new changes, and then I took the SEM from the game files folder, instead of the Sani location. And the game files one isn't updated. So that's me being an idiot. So I did fix everything. I just didn't put the SEM in from the right place. So I need to go to where do I need to? Why am I brain farting on where the fucking thing is? It's where the main.txt is, which is src SEM. This is the one that I want. There we go. And the GXT should be fine. Yeah, 1203. That's fine. Okay, now we're good. I think. When the cutscene starts, it says Liberty 2002. Maybe change it to Winter 2002. Is it not obvious that it's winter with the snow? Why would I need to also say that it's winter? What if people think it's Australia? Then silly them, right? That's what they get for being silly and thinking silly things. Am I gonna speedrun this game? Of course. I already technically am. I'm speeding through things very quickly when testing stuff. Is the mod built on GTA REVC? No, it's not a Vice City mod. It's GTA 3's engine. But it's the original engine. There we go. Now everything's correct. Well, should hopefully be correct. It's a new update to UKS apparently. It's like a leaderboard based on chat messages and super chats and memberships and stuff. Apparently now you can compete for a leaderboard per stream or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but Yo, Ice Cubed. What's up? There we go. Dealing with.
Real pretty.
And the first text should be correct as well. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Everything is now fixed. Good Craner. Officer. Officer. Symbol for the biggest simp. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Yo, Mert, welcome. What was the issue prior? I just grabbed the wrong SCM. So the GXT lines were all pointed at the wrong thing. Like all the mission names were missing and stuff. Because I'm an idiot. But all good now. My car trailer fell on one of my toes an hour ago. Oof. Oh. Sounds painful. Hope you recover okay. Get some ice on it before it swells. If you haven't already. Or some frozen vegetables or something.
Hey, Paisan, you got his number?
Oh yeah, burns, yeah. Ice Cubed has to apply ice cubes. How long will you be streaming today? I'm not getting off work until 2 hours. I'll be streaming longer than 2 hours. Don't worry.
I gotta go on vacation. I think I'm below the north.
Oh, interesting. The GXT line there was... It looks like the font has changed. Is it just me? Is it because of Ginput stuff, I wonder? Like, the font looks a little bit different. Don't know if I'm going nuts. But that line looked different. But that looks normal. That looks normal. This is an opcode that controls the damage state of individual vehicle parts like broken headlights, damaged wheels, etc. I don't think GTA 3 has that kind of thing, does it? I don't think there's such thing as like individual parts health. Like your tires getting damaged and stuff. I don't think the game has that kind of functionality. What's the meaning behind the sub badge? Why is it an L? Because anyone who actually pays me money is a loser. And you go up the ranks of loserdom. Yeah. Lose a membership, exactly. Imagine paying for free content. What a loser. Ha ha ha, loser.
He took my car.
Yeah, I have no no clue, Lacto. You might be able to backport it, but I don't think that kind of stuff exists in 3. At least I've never seen it. Yeah, Inslee, it periodically increases. Inflation and all that, you know. Yeah. Love that. And that's cheating, Morris. Nobody likes to cheat. Not yet, Tony. I plan to eventually, but not yet. It's cheating, Morris. It's too easy.
I got a place in the Hamptons.
It's not cheating when I rage bait. It's literally cheating. Rage baiting is cheating. It's not you did it by accident. Do I eat yogurt, Ben? Yeah, I'm a yogurt male.
My mother's my sister.
Anyone else here a yogurt male? Just me.
I hope you got a good look.
Kidding me?
Still feel like the timer text has changed. It's kind of doing my head in a bit. Looks like it has like a drop shadow instead of a stroke now. I feel like I'm having a stroke, because why has that changed? Yeah. Like pudding more than yogurt. When I was a kid, Cadbury's used to do this like, Brits will know what I mean. I don't know if they have them in other countries, but they're kind of like half and halves, like Muller corners, you know, where you get like half something and half like yogurt or mousse or whatever. And it was like chocolate mousse, and the other half was like chocolate buttons, and you could like, you know, fold it in half and tip the chocolate buttons into the mousse and eat it, or you would get like little bits of flake or like little bits of crunchy or something. Oh, fucking banging. But I don't know if that really counts as yogurt, because it's more just like a mousse dessert thing. Like how do you, what is the definition of a yogurt? What is mousse a yogurt? Surely not, right? Anyone know the definition of a yog? What makes a yog a yog? Now we're gonna get into deep philosophical of what makes a yogurt a yogurt. Because none of us know, and we're all gonna be racking our brains trying to figure it out. Alright, check this six stunt. I did it yesterday as well. Bounce off the wall and flip back again. Boom. We call that the bank shot where I'm from. Will there be credits roll after the final mission? In the full release, yeah, but that's low priority. But we will do some kind of final credits thing. I haven't had any issues with garages so far, dude, but I haven't really tested it much. Oh, rip, Riggy isn't coming to NSG. Rip. Speaking of NSG, by the way, I pretty much fully booked my Europe trip yesterday. So 15th of September, I'm flying into Budapest. I was originally going to fly to Krakow and then go around to Budapest and back, but then I realized it doesn't make any fucking sense to travel there and then all the way back again through Europe. So instead, new plan. I'm flying into Budapest. Then I'm basically doing like a ring around. My camera's like backwards, so it might not make a lot of sense. But I'm going Budapest to Bratislava. I'm staying a night in Budapest. Then the next morning, so 16th, I'm going Budapest to Bratislava. Then Bratislava to Vienna, because it's like right next door. And then later on the Tuesday night, I'm going from Vienna to what's it called? Ostrava in Czechia. And staying the night in Czechia, in Czech Republic. And then going the next morning, going Ostrava to Katowice, and then Katowice to Krakow, and then meeting up with Poker in Krakow. And then we're going to NSG on the weekend. So going to Oslo after that. It should be a pretty sick week. I'm really looking forward to it. And fun fact for you regarding prices. All of that travel, so between 5 countries, was cheaper than my train ticket to the airport in the UK. That's how ridiculous the UK train prices are. I can go from Hungary to Slovakia, Slovakia to Austria, Austria to fucking Czech Republic, and Czech Republic to Poland, 2 different cities, for less money than I can go to the airport, which is 2 hours away from where I live here in the UK. How ridiculous is that? Yo, Harshal. Pro tip: when you're in Krakow, check out the Pinball Museum. Yeah, this is what I mean. If any of you have experience with these places, feel free to let me know and tell me, like, you know, a place I should go to. I don't have a lot of time. I have like a couple of hours per place. But my hope is that I'll be able to like get some food, like some local food, and then be able to go and see a couple of things as well, and then move on. How much was the train? The train to the airport here is like, depending on the day and the value and stuff, it's like 100 quid. Like somewhere between like 60 and 100. It depends. Like if you're lucky, you can get them for cheap, but oh, that is probably 1,000 quid cheaper than going to America. Oh yeah, like this includes 3 flights because I'm flying to Budapest, then I'm flying later to NSG, and then I'm flying back to Manchester from Oslo. 3 flights, 5 countries, 6 including technically Norway as well. So 6 countries across a week. And it's costing me all of, I think, 400 quid total, including flights, accommodation, travel, everything. Like 400 quid. Compared that to 1 flight to America was like 600 quid. It's something ridiculous. 400? Yeah, that's it. Like nothing. I'm taking like, you know, budget airlines. I'm taking 1 backpack with me so I don't have to like check in any luggage. I'm like, the flights were like 20 quid. Like it's an absolute steal. Airbnbs were so cheap as well. Like 20, 30 quid a night. £20 for a flight is mental. Thank you, fucking Wizz Air and Ryanair. Even the Norwegian airlines fly back to Manchester, and I was like, oh, they're not a budget airline, I don't think, so it might be a bit more expensive. 37 quid. Nothing. When I fly to LA for work, the tickets are like $2,000 each way. Yeah, like the US trip was like 10 times more expensive than all of this, going to 1 country versus 6. But the difference is crazy. Worst airport you've been in the UK? Stansted by far. I fucking hate going to Stansted. Manchester is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's fine because I'm used to it. I've done Heathrow and that was fine. Stansted was fucking horrendous. Ever been to Schiphol? Yeah, of course I have. Been to Netherlands quite a few times, and Ginput is always the way to go there. So there's an 80% chance I'll be in Norway with the family, so I'll show up at NSG. Cool. Make sure you get your ticket, Lime, and fill in the form, because you can customize your ticket afterwards. Otherwise, you'll get a generic one. But yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, if you have like any experience with any of those countries and or cities, and there's like something you think I should check out, or something you think I should eat, like food delicacies or tourist things you think I should check out, like a building or whatever, let me know. Because obviously I'll have, you know, time to burn, and hopefully I'll even stream a bit of it. Be taking my I'll take like a tripod and my big power bank and shit. I'll have like unlimited data, because EU things don't have to pay fucking 100 quid a month for data like you do in the US. Good 10-minute fitness, usual. What's up? No, I'm not doing any vlogging. This may sound like coat, but I genuinely feel it's different. IRL streaming versus vlogging. Like, I've tried to vlog before. I tried to vlog my first ESA trip, and I was super uncomfortable. Like, talking to the camera, like, narrating what I'm doing. But doing it live and speaking to people, I can do that no problem. Like, I can IRL stream in public, and I wouldn't feel awkward. But, like, talking to a camera, like, hey, guys, I've been doing this, like almost, like, rehearsed and scripted, feels really awkward for me. I hate doing it. Liv is a great vlogger. She is. And whenever you see me on her vlogs, I always just have, like, nothing interesting to say. Because I'm just shit at that kind of stuff. I'm really bad. So, yeah. But IRL streaming, I would love to do that in different countries. I think that'd be sick. Fuck, I looked away for a second and got absolutely cleaned by this guy. Yo, Mr. Shrub, what's up? How's it going? Good. I'm just talking about my my planned Europe trip. Going to 6 different countries in September that I've never been to before. Which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm gonna swap to the Stinger because that cop car is fooked. Much better. Yeah, the only thing that isn't fully booked now, I did it all last night, is the Airbnb for NSG itself. We got a really good deal on one. But you know, like, you have to reserve and they have to accept you. So I've reserved it. I've offered to pay the money. But they have 24 hours to respond basically and say yes or no. So they might say no. So they shouldn't. I'm literally offering them the money right here and now. So, but, yeah. Maybe they've already got somebody. I don't know. But worst comes to worst, we just find somewhere else. There was plenty of options. Go Swang Funk. Can I repeat that? I'm going on a Europe trip in mid-September. Going to 6 different countries that I've never been to before. Going to Hungary, Slovakia, Austria, Czech Republic, and then Poland, and then Norway for the weekend for an event. Should be a good time, and I booked it all yesterday. Well, I come to Scotland. I mean, I go to Scotland fairly often for UKSG, so I've been there quite a few times in the last couple of years because they host the event in Glasgow, and it's not difficult to get up there. It only takes me a couple of hours since I'm so far up north anyway.
In the Navy.
Am I doing a run at Norway or just attending? I've submitted. They've only just opened submissions though, so you know we won't know until they do acceptance. But I've submitted, so I would like to do a run, but obviously I don't make that call. But you know, I'm a fucking legend, so of course they're gonna let me in. And if they don't, I don't know, I'll cry ableism or something. That'll probably work to get me in. I assume there'll be an allocated eBen group pick hangout spot at the event for a bit. I mean, I don't know who's going to be coming from GTA. I know Poker's coming. I know Mackenzie is coming. Obviously, I'm coming. And Corey is coming, so Bobblesworth as well. I asked Riggy and he said that he don't know if he'll be able to make it. But yeah, so there'll probably be a couple of us around, so you'll be, of course, welcome to hang out. But I'm not going to put, like, you know, dedicated eBen hangout spot here, because, you know, I'm not freaking... not nearly enough of an egomaniac to think that people are going to be flocking far and wide to come and shake my hand or whatever. Yeah, anyone will be welcome to come and chill in any of those places. Give me tips, tour guide, rather than me stumbling around dick first in a country that I have no idea about. Then again, that might be funny and people might just prefer me to do that. We'll see. Is he dead? He's not dead. What did I say I was going to do about this last time? There was a way that I was going to blow these guys up more efficiently, and I legit don't remember what it was. But I was like, oh yeah, I've got a good idea to make this mission way quicker. And I just forgot what it was. I have no idea. Legit no clue. But I remember there was a way that I was going to blow these guys up without having to drive them all like this. But I've completely forgotten. Yeah, no idea. I'm gonna have to like watch my VOD yesterday. Maybe I mentioned it because I'm legit just drawing a blank. I just remember I had an idea and now I don't remember what it is. Oh. I'm sure it'll come to me at some point. Get out! Get out, Joey! Right, I need the money for the dam. If I were a rich man. Oh, if I were a rich man. There we go. Kind of hard to spell. It is a Mag 7, yeah. I don't know if it's the one from CS, but it definitely is a Mag 7. One to one. Yo, Mr. Felix, welcome. Oh god, I got something else that isn't a Regina, please. It's literally the worst car in the game. Panlantic is also not great. I suppose I'll take an Idaho.
My toolbox.
I didn't know Panlantics could spawn. I don't think I've ever seen those before. But yeah, so at Norway as well, I don't know which day, but I want to dedicate at least part of a day, like maybe half a day, to going to like actual Oslo as well, because NSG itself doesn't take place in Oslo, like the city. It takes place in Ask, which is like a suburb, like a couple of miles out of outside of Oslo. So while I'm there, I want to go to actual Oslo as well, because I assume it'll just be like a quick bus or train ride. Because why not? We're literally right there. I don't need to go this way. I need to go... Okay, just get out. I'm right here. I need to go this way. I almost committed the wrong way there.
trouble.
The guy's miles away. I'm not even gonna bother shooting him.
You got trouble? You man.
So far
You
away.
got no pain.
Actually, you can actually shoot me. Surprised he can hit me from that far away. Oh.
Get that guy!
Watch it!
Yeah, alright, okay. It's half an hour away with a car. Yeah, it's nothing.
Come back now.
So it's close enough that we can, you know, just hop on a bus or a train and come back the same day. Which is nice. You going to Auschwitz? Anyone laughing at that? No? No? Complete silence. How embarrassing. These cops screw me again like they did yesterday. I'm gonna cry. Not to be dramatic or anything. I'm rolling on the floor. I'm roughing. I'm not ruffling. I'm not laughing. I'm just roughing. Holy, what a sick little fucking flip.
Stop! Police!
What's that you're holding? What, this? It's my delicious Robinson's summer fruit drink. I assume he's talking about the museum. Well, then he should probably word his, probably word his questions a little better.
Hell no!
Is that like Ribena? Kind of, yeah. Why did the game start using the splash screen with a disclaimer? Because I held F to, like, hurry it all up, basically. Work in progress and all that. It'll all be fixed up when we rework the intro so that you can actually skip it.
Young man.
I swear down, I always get stuck on this exact same hole, on this exact same fucking mission. Oh my god, can we just remove the fucking bastard collisions on these fucking things? Like, look at this, I can't move at all. I'm completely stuck. Like, it's just stupid as fuck. These fucking collisions. Like, I'm so tempted to just fucking... I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm so tempted to just remove the collisions on these things. Because if you hit a lamppost, it then loses its collision. So just do the same with these things. Because I'm genuinely stuck, I can't move. Cool. I have to go and get a different fire truck. Yeah, I don't think the OG traffic lights have these collisions. Yeah, I'm gonna make a fucking issue. It's legit. The amount of times that I just bug out and get stuck on them is so fucking annoying. Remove collision from traffic lights once collided with. One sec. Yo, Fad, good evening. Yo, Velden. For the full run today, yeah, I may or may not have deleted my save accidentally from yesterday because I was testing more stuff and I was an idiot and fucking deleted my save. So actual full playthrough today, hopefully. Am I even gonna make it in time now? This is like such a long fucking detour. I don't know if I'll make it in time. Ah, I should be okay. It's not that far. But if I get stuck again, I'm rage quitting.
I'm warning you.
Go around to be safe. This is a completely new story if I had from scratch. Apparently I'm a YouTube #1 fan, not sure how I achieved that. Yeah, I don't know how the new stuff works, 10-minute fitness. Apparently it's based on like chat messages, but then you can also just like kind of pay to win it with like super chats and stuff as well. So, I don't know. It's like the way they started it off almost implied that it was like based on activity. And then they were like, oh yeah, and then you can also just pay for the privilege of being at the top. And it's like, oh, well, okay. So it's not based on your chat activity, it's just based on how much money you pay. And then based on your chat activity if, you know, there's a tie somewhere. Sounds like a weird system, but I guess I kind of get it. More motivation to super chat. Because then you get higher up the leaderboard, like, I don't know. I don't know. I can be a paid chatter. Yeah, on YouTube, you can literally, like, send a message with money tied to it. So, like, every message costs money as a way of, like, donating. Like, it isn't actually, you know, it's not mandatory to pay, but... You literally can be a paid chatter. Like, every message you send can have money attributed to it. Do I have super chat alert graphics or anything? No, Danny, because that's against TOS on Twitch. You can't have anything that, like, pulls people away from the Twitch stream, like advertising the YouTube stream. Like, technically I'm not supposed to have even YouTube chat on stream, but I think that's a dumb rule. But I would be breaking more rules if I had YouTube alerts on the multi-stream. But I do see them, and I do call them out, and I do thank people. But, that's it. Wish I had spare money to give you a bit short with family responsibilities. Don't worry about that. Like, family always comes first. Nothing is ever expected. I put this out for free so that people can enjoy it. If people wish to support, they can, but I get more than enough income from other bits and pieces of my business, and I don't ever want to rely on donations. Like, if I ever get to a point where I need people to pay my bills, I would rather just get a different job. But I don't like relying on people and, like, you know, having to, like, oh god, you know, I'm not gonna get rent this month, I need to shill super hard. Like, I hate that. Like, I always feel far more comfortable being in a situation where, like, support is not mandatory, but if it does come along, then that's great, and it can be spent on cool things for the stream or whatever. Like funding potentially going to NSG and IRL streams in these various countries, and you know, other bits and pieces like that, or new equipment. Shit like that. Yo, Corey. What's up? Is this a mod? Yes. Great time to get fucking snow on this bit. This drive isn't painful enough already. In the good old days, Riggy. Back when Freddos were 10p, I remember. Although this 4% inflation shite. Which is best British food? Pass. Next question. Back when the Big Mac was £1. Aye. Don't make them like they used to. Right, tactical switch to an Infernus. Yo, Shikari. It's going good. I've rewritten the entire GXT, so now Go to the Place is officially dead. So that's what we're testing. Making sure that it's all good. Made shepherd's pie last week. Was it delicious, Ricky? Trick question. Yo, Mr. Dunhill, thank you. With that super chat, you're now probably #1 on the leaderboard. Officially paid to win. Let's go. Thank you, Di. I appreciate it.
You want to kill me?
Ooh, yeah. All right. Hopefully this guy doesn't die. Yeah, VMRC, you too. The itinerary for your Euro trip should just be go to the place ×5. Yeah. True. How much are ice pops nowadays? Probably about a tenner. And they're probably about half the size as what it used to be. He's #1. How does it feel, 10-minute fitness, to be absolutely murked by pay-to-win shenanigans on YouTube, chat? You are a victim of pay-to-win now. Shrinking is what pisses me off the most, not gonna lie. You know what fucks me off, Veldin? When they try and hide it as well. They have like curved cut dairy milk bars instead of straight rectangular chunks now. To like, you know, cut 2% of the bar off and charge the same price. But then they don't fucking market it as that. They're like, oh, our new and improved design. And it's like the only thing you've improved is cutting the corner. Yeah, 20% more bag, yeah, like they market it as though it's a good thing for the consumer, but in reality you're just getting less for the same amount, if not more money. I fucking hate that shit. It's proper scummy. Like, oh yeah, we're doing this for you. Like, no you're not. Not gonna lie, YouTube is very smart. I'm very tempted to go into my savings so I can win. Please do not go into your savings to get onto a virtual leaderboard. As much as I appreciate it, I am not comfortable taking your savings away from you. Absolutely not. Big no-no. I do not consent. Like, you know, a couple of quid here and there, expendable, like, oh, I was gonna buy a coffee, but I'll send it over to the streamer instead. But not my fucking emergency fund is gonna go to English Ben. Do not consent to such. Too late, already put you in my will. Fuck's sake. Unlucky. Already gave you all my assets. Can you guys not fucking park right there? It's a green light, go. Yeah, they definitely make you want to scratch the itch. Yeah, it's the gamification of it, right? It makes sense from a business perspective. It's the same with hype trains on Twitch, right? You guys haven't seen hype trains. It's basically like a couple of people like sub or share bits or whatever, and then it starts like going, you know, oh, there's a train, like, you know, everyone hop on the train and support, and it works because you're like gamifying it. So people who are like maybe on the fence about subbing are now like, oh, a hype train, like I'll join in on the fun, you know? Like it all makes a ton of sense. Like psychology wise and stuff. But you just gotta be careful because yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna dip into my emergency fund to join the hype train. I am no longer happy with this, you know, I no longer want the money. Like there's a point where I draw a line and go, no longer interested. Yeah. I don't have the attention span for hype trains. I don't even realize they kick off. You need the 7-second version, do you, Ainsley? The TikTok version? Fucking Stadium Ben. Almost drove to the one mission like I did yesterday. Okay, I think from memory, this was one of the GXTs that were fucked yesterday. I believe I fixed it. With any luck. Did you see that Horse Girl Gacha game that's been popular all over the internet? No. Horse Girl Gacha game. TikToks are too long for me. Bring back Tout. Oh, Tout, dude. That just unlocked memories. Okay, is it fixed? It's fixed. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know about any new Gacha games. The recent Gacha game, recent quote unquote, the most recent Gacha game that I knew about was that Infinity Nikki. And then they released a massive update and pissed everyone off, and now it's got like mega negative reviews. They had like the perfect game. It was printing them like $1 million a day. And then they decided to just push it too far and get a little too greedy, and now everyone's pissed off. Lightning in a bottle, and they opened it for some fucking reason instead of just letting it stay there. Idiots. Flag go, please.
I'm warning you.
I would have loved that in fairness, but it's gone. No, it's still there. Wait. No! Yes! No! Where are you going? It's just like a figure of speech, 10-minute fitness. Surely you've heard it before. So not online play it. What, the horse girl gacha thing? Yeah, you gotta be very careful with the whole, yeah. Gotta be careful with the whole, like, oh, it's free to play, so therefore it's not predatory thing. Because that's always, yeah, like the fucking ironclad defense of making gacha games, like, fucking legal. Is like, oh, you can spend $10, or you can spend 10,000 hours and get the same result, but it's free. So therefore it's not predatory. It's like, fuck off. Oh, we should get Ben to play it. I'll play it for 24 hours straight and then quit streaming forever. I'll just be playing nothing but that. We could do Denny King, yeah. It's not a bad shout. If we're gonna like focus on textures, they should be a bit more less eye bleeding, I suppose. I'm just so used to it. Imagine how tricked out your horse is gonna be there. Exactly. I do like one stream a month, just updating you on what I've been up to. How cool my horse is. Someone say horse. Briggy's in. Oops. Yeah, the energy system is fucked, yeah, where you actually can't play the game unless you pay. So then it's free to play, but it's not, because it's basically a free trial, and the actual being able to play whenever you want is locked behind premium. So it's not free to play. Like, it is, but it isn't. I very much hate that.
I got a better car than you.
So. Oh. Have you heard of this data annotation? Doesn't ring a bell. Been pulling a Joshua, but for €3.85 you get horse racing updates. Speaking of that, what do you guys think about Josh's new website? What's everyone's opinions on joshumus.com? Where it's like kind of a Patreon, and you get like one exclusive video a month, and like some other benefits. Like members only posts and stuff. I saw he announced it on a YouTube. Like a YouTube post, and all of his YouTube comments are like basically complaining about how he sold out like Dark Viper, which I found quite funny. It's like, oh, it's just Dark Viper 2.0. Happy for him, thoroughly tired of hearing it get plugged. Yeah. That's more of a problem with the community, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, my mind. Josh's community is really good at just running the same joke into the fucking ground over and over again. Like, they have no idea when the correct time to stop making a joke is. And that's just another thing of Josh. It's like, haha, joshumus.com, haha, joshumus.com. What's the name of the site again? Haha, joshumus.com. Yeah, 23, all that shit. Exactly. Yeah, so that's more Josh's community, I would say. He does enable it, but people pay him to enable it, so I understand why. And you know, all the mentions probably have got a lot of people to sign up.
Hey, I got your plane.
Like, I don't think there's any like public numbers anywhere as to how many subs he has on there, but it's probably quite a lot. And it is smart to like diversify your revenue as well. What I don't understand, and I haven't talked to him about this. I think I did speak to him about it actually, was that all of the stuff he offers, like the members only posts and the members only videos once a month and stuff, he could just do that via YouTube memberships. He didn't need to like spend all this money and time creating a whole new platform for it. But I think the reason he did that was because of more like, what's the word? Like flexibility. If you make your own thing. Which I understand.
I got your number.
Does he get a larger split? Maybe that as well, yeah, maybe because they're paying him like directly through his own website, he doesn't get the, like, anywhere takes a cut. So I guess that also makes sense, like the more I think about it. Whereas like I have YouTube memberships and it's kind of the same thing, but required far less setup. But then I guess he makes more money, so, but you know. Throwing your own auto payment is kind of a bitch. That's why he's doing it via force wall on the back end building. You wouldn't know, but it's all force wall. Like it's his own website and stuff, but it's literally just a force wall page. Like they will handle all that for him. And I imagine they'll take a cut, but it'll be way less than 30% that YouTube takes, for example. Yeah, and you can do merch and all this kind of stuff as well. Yeah, I think it's quite a good idea. Boat. I think the deplatforming thing and the lower cut share thing is definitely two good points. Because my thing was always like, when I was first looking at opening YouTube memberships, and then there was the option, you know, to do, I don't know, Ko-Fi or fucking Patreon or blah blah blah. It was always the same thing. I feel like I didn't have anything worth a monthly membership. Like I feel like I didn't have anything that I could offer to people that was interesting enough to reasonably charge anybody money, right? And that's like the difficult thing. YouTube memberships made it a lot easier because you can just get built-in YouTube features, like they handle all that for you. But if I had to create like a pledge myself, I don't know what I would offer. But you know, things like early access to videos and stuff like that is like easy to, YouTube handles all that, you know, I don't have to deal with any of that stuff.
You want the chainsaw?
So yeah, I don't know. Kind of 50-50 on it. But I 100%, the one bit that I'm 100% on is I 100% agree that they've already ran the joke into the ground, and the next few weeks of Josh's chat are going to be completely fucking unwatchable. I'm going to despawn my boat doing this. Actually, I'm death warping anyway, so I don't care. Actually, I shouldn't even kill these guys. It's better if I take damage, because the sooner I die, the better. I can even jump this way. Oh, almost. Oh, yeah. Look at this insane teleport. You can't avoid compression, 10-minute fitness. But I do let the video sit to make sure that it doesn't get any bullshit age restrictions or anything like that. How'd you keep the weapons? I didn't. I bought them back. This mod has the VCS buyback feature. Which of your modders starting Patreons, if they keep the work free, I don't mind it. So this is something that I've talked about quite a few times, Ainsley. There's a big problem, right? Personally, I think that modders should be absolutely fine to ask for compensation for their work. I even think they should be allowed to paywall the mod if they want to. I have no issue with that. I would happily pay for mods if they were of good quality and I wanted to pay for them. The problem is that fucking like Take-Two don't even like people modding for free, never mind for money. So it is a massive like minefield, and therefore, because of the whole Take-Two shit, I think it's very stupid to take money for your project in any way, even if it's donations. But in an ideal world, taking donations for your project should be absolutely fine. But unfortunately, Take-Two won't let us have nice things, so therefore, it is something you can do, but it's very risky. Like if I opened up like a donation link for Frosted Winter Remastered, I would probably make some good money, but there is a, you know, massively amplified chance that Take-Two comes down on me, which is not worth the risk in my opinion. Because once they come down on you, that's it. Your modding career is basically over. So that's the issue. That's the thing, is the mod is free, are you paying for a mod or just spotting the person developing something? Sadly, in terms of Take-Two's eyes, it doesn't make a difference, Ainsley. If you take any money for the project, whether it be donations or otherwise, you might as well expect to get fucked. Because there is a good chance it's going to happen. Sadly. The best thing you can do is, like, if you happen to already have a way to be supported, like for example with me, with making this project, right? You can donate to me through my stream and say, oh, good luck with the Remastered project. That is technically supporting the Remastered project, but as far as, you know, anyone's concerned, it's just a donation towards the stream, which is more than acceptable, right? That's like the best you can reasonably do. Well, yeah, if you've got someone like Dinosaur Bites, who is a game dev, he's an indie game dev, you can support him by buying his game. He actively gets money per sale. You know, you are directly supporting him by buying his game. Whether you want to play it or not doesn't really matter. But if you buy his game for a tenner on Steam, Steam takes a cut, his publisher probably takes a cut, but then he gets that money. So, you know, there are plenty of ways to support people that aren't necessarily directly paying for mods. You can do it if you really want to. But yeah, if Take-Two wasn't a complete piece of shit, I would have no issue with paying for mods at all. If you had infinite money for a legal defense, it'd be interesting to see how the case would end if Take-Two attacks. It wouldn't at all, Anonymous. You think it would, but it wouldn't. It's their intellectual property. I'm taking money for something I don't legally own. I would just get sued into the ground. I would either settle and lose or lose everything. Like, there's no defense for it at all. I am completely in the wrong to take money for a mod of a game, that assets that I don't have legal permission to take money for. Like, I'm 100% no legal ground to stand on. The case would not be interesting. It would just be getting fucked by companies for hours on end.
Hey, I'm Joey. Whatever, motherfucker. You don't scare me.
I'll turn it up eventually so I don't have to keep upping the volume all the way to the top just for that one thing and then back down again. Yeah, especially something like Disney Veldin. That is a fucking atomic bomb waiting to go off. Anything Japanese is getting bombed? Oh yeah, 100%. Japanese devs do not fuck around with IP law. Oh yes, give me that, please. I'm sure that works too. I thought he would turn the corner.
Like my watch? Hey!
Sure.
You make good noise.
What a spawn. I just missed this, yeah. Fuck. This mod is long. It's about 4 hours if you know what you're doing and skip all the cutscenes. It's more like 6 to 8 hours if you're playing for the first time. So it's pretty long for a GTA mod, yeah. Hey, Julian. Do you know Valve has been holding the weirdest stance on modding recently? I heard that there was that classic offensive thing, and that got shut down because it stole code from CSGO, or some shit like that. And then there was another project recently that also got taken down, but I don't know what the story with that is. I didn't really look into it. So I don't know what the sitch is. There's no modules with stolen code from CS, but they both got greenlit by Valve. I'm pretty sure when I looked into it, there was evidence that they had. Do you have any proof that there are no mods that have stolen code from CS, Arnie? Because there's a pretty big difference between getting taken down for no reason and getting taken down because you stole code from the IP owner. Like, one is a lot more acceptable than the other. Saying that nobody ever stole any code when there's evidence that they did is very disingenuous, if not misleading. Yo, why does this text, why is it like transparent? I had that earlier as well. Let me check the GXT for this. It was in Errand Boy and Radio 1. There's like transparent text. GXT missions. Spread the word. It's just H text, which is just white. Why is it transparent? There's nothing there that's any different to anything else, and the same with Errand Boy. Yeah. It's all the same. That's really weird. Some text is just transparent, even though it's not told to be that way. Strange. Oh my god, Prime Day is here. Anyone get any sick deals on Prime Day? I bought a big rucksack for my Europe trip. Maybe I should have waited until today. I might have gotten a bit of a discount. Whatever. It wasn't a... It was a good price anyway. Yo, E7. What's up? Well, apparently they have taken source code and I wasn't aware of this. Whoa, Arnie. Did you just say something confidently incorrect? How embarrassing. Hang your head in shame. Hello, oh, that's a good name. Hello, Romanicus Paragus. That's a great name. Sorry if I fucked it up. Welcome. No, don't do this to me again. Don't get me stuck, please. Thank you. Big fan of your YouTube channel. Call me Roman bowling emoji. Classic. Okay, I will call you Roman. Thank you, Roman. Fuck's sake. Ooh. Looked into it myself. One of the libraries was self-compiled, but there is reasonable doubt that it could have used code from reverse-engineered CSGO like RE3 instead of source leaks. CS Legacy definitely didn't use leak code. It's entirely on source SDK. So CS Legacy was the new one that was taken down, right? Am I understanding this correct? Classic Offensive was the one that potentially stole code. That got taken down. And then now CS Legacy has also been taken down. But nobody knows why. Because they didn't steal any code? Do we know why Legacy was taken down? Taken down for IP reasons? What does IP reasons mean? That's very vague. Taxi 1 also does it as well. It's weird. Transparent text. I'm gonna write down audiences as it happens in case it helps fix it later. Intellectual property. I'm not asking what IP stands for. I'm asking what the vague thing of it got taken down for IP reasons means. Like with that same logic, they should take down every mod because they own the IP to Counter-Strike. Like I need more info than that.
Oh, you look like my daughter.
Texting missing the stroke on the font. It's not just missing the stroke, it's entirely transparent. Look, you drive over like the ground, you can't see it. It's completely transparent. Unless it's just the lack of stroke that makes it look transparent, and it always had that problem, I don't know.
I'm a working girl.
But it almost has like a transparency to it. But maybe it's just a lack of stroke, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But I don't know why only some lines don't have a stroke anymore. I don't know why. that would be like that. It's very strange. I need to look into it, because white on white without the stroke? No bueno. The only thing I've changed is Ginput, but why would Ginput change that? So I don't understand. We've received a message from a Valve employee suggesting that the use of the Counter-Strike IP might no longer be allowed without a separate dedicated license. Okay, then why aren't all CS mods being taken down? Why is it just this one? I feel like we're missing context there. Doesn't make any sense.
I gotta go on vacation.
So yeah, now it's back to having the stroke again. I know, it's weird. I think you're right though, I think it is just a stroke disappearing, and that's what makes it look transparent. You bastard. I've already looked at the GXT madness and it looks normal. There's nothing in the GXT that adds a stroke to a line. That is added in widescreen fix, which is across all text strings. So the fact that it's only happening with some and not others makes no sense. Because the only thing that decides whether it's got a stroke or not, it does it all or nothing. So it either all should work or none should work. So it's very concerning that only some of it is working. Because there's no logical reason as to why. So should be fixed as well. Yeah, it goes to the airport. GXT, it's for subs or all fonts? I don't know what you mean by subs. The GXT is what handles the text. It doesn't handle the font. That's handled out elsewhere. Oh, subtitles, right, I should have known that. But either way, it doesn't dictate the font. The GXT just contains the text. It's styled separately. The only thing you can control in the GXT in terms of styling is the color of the lines. Yeah, let's just park right in the middle of the road, guys. That's very smart. Were there any other missions with strokeless font? Errand Boy, Radio 1, Taxi 1. Those have been the three so far. I don't know what they have in common that would cause it. The only thing I can think of is Ginput is fucking something up. That's the only thing I've changed since yesterday when the issue didn't happen. But I don't know why Ginput would cause it. No idea. I think Ginput shouldn't make a difference. Hey. bridge into the tunnel. I was too busy thinking about GXT stuff. Yo, historian, thanks.
I'm warning you.
Where have you reached? What do you mean, where have I reached? It's a completely separate story mission. It's like the 4th mission in the game. Madness. Remind the story. I'm on assets and radio. Traffic in the tunnels, man. This limo is legit gonna set on fire at this rate. The amount of times I've been fucking pushed into something. Long ride, yeah. Just 5 minutes of holding W. Very, very shit. Radio 3 also has this. Also has a GXT bug. I see this mission fixed, yeah. It is now 100% consistent with a car. Because we've rewritten how the code works to check for the collision damage. So now you can just bump into them. Or you can still do it the old way and like hit them with rockets or grenades or whatever, but the car stuff is now fixed. All you've got to do is push the box away from its original position and it will count as a hit. Rather than like the weird check for damage that was in the original that just was buggy as fuck and didn't work. Now, as long as you hit it and move it, it'll count. How did it work in the original? It just used like some really archaic and barely functional check that checked for actual like collision damage on the mailbox, but like how you define damage is like as good as fucking you or I can guess. Like you would ram into it at 300 miles an hour and it just wouldn't count. So instead the check is now literally if you're in a certain radius of the mailbox and the mailbox moves from its original position, you must have moved it, so therefore you must have collided with it. Seems pretty foolproof in my testing. Was the bad writing from the original fixed? No, we haven't changed the story. This is not a remake. Unless you mean bad writing as in like spelling mistakes and stuff. Those have been fixed, but the actual dialogue is the same as the original. But like grammatical errors and stuff have been fixed. Watching your streams while working takes away from my depression. Well, I'm glad I can help in that way. Don't you dare, you fucker. Hey. We need David Cage to write the dialogue. Somehow make it worse.
I got all your own defense needs.
What's a GTA mod that's worth playing? Depends what you're looking for. Like, are you looking for like a full total conversion, or... Oh, this is also fucked as well. Are you looking for a total conversion, or are you looking for something more like a, you know, a remaster of the original games? Total conversion with story. Somebody had the same thing the other day, and I'll give you the same advice. I'd recommend going oldest to newest. Stuff like Long Night being the like oldest total conversions that people know about, and then going all the way to the newer stuff like, yeah, Big Mission Pack, Early Redemption, Sindaco Chronicles, shit like that. So you can see like the difference over years of modding. Tosser is like generic British slang, not just a northern thing. Historian. Donkey is a thing that I've only ever heard Gordon Ramsay say. And you know he's not English, right? Like, Gordon Ramsay wouldn't be using Northern English slang because he's not English. Gordon Ramsay isn't English? No, he's Scottish, isn't he? Pretty sure. Gordon Ramsay. He was born in Johnston. Where is that? Yeah, Scotland. Yeah, he's not English. See, I'm a genius. You wouldn't be able to tell because he doesn't have a Scottish accent. But makes sense because he's been living in the US for the past like 50 years. Identifies as English since that pays more in American shows, I guess. Oh. What insults the Northerners use in Britain? The issue is I don't know what's Northern and what's just generic British stuff. A really good insult in the UK is bell end. It means like specifically the tip of the penis. You call someone a bell end. That's a funny one. But is that Northern? I don't think so. I think that's more just generic British slang. Yeah. So I couldn't tell you any specific Northern insults really. I know lots of Northern Northern words, but not insults really. We just have like generic, you know, nationwide ones. I mean, that's not British, Brian. Loads of countries use that. Oh shit. Hillock? Hillock is pretty good. But again, I don't think that's Northern. Ratars is drunk. It's not an insult though. That's just like a way you can describe how drunk you are. That's what your ratars. It means like I was absolutely, you know, absolutely off my rocker. Got agent. Thank you. Good Newman. I've never really seen anyone say pillock in person. Pillock is like something my granddad would call me. Like it's very old-fashioned. People don't really say it anymore. Is it possible to finish every single GTA 3 mission with 6 stars? Probably, yeah. It'd probably just be not fun. Possible, yes. Very boring, also, yes. Apparently Rosa and Giza are old. Yeah, you won't hear those anymore. That's a very previous generation. I still hear Giza sometimes. I've heard that, but it's like not super common. Yeah, Rosas I've like never heard in person, apart from people taking the piss. I hear Rosler, I think of James May. Yeah, it's a very James May word. When we get in GTA San Andreas Oko run, you missed GTA San Andreas Oko. It was about 18 months ago. Yo, Daiwi. Daiwi. Sorry if I butchered that. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. You too. Yo, Vianda. What's up? Yeah, SA Oko single segment was done by Ham recently, like last week. First time ever documented. So I'm glad somebody finally did it. Because it wasn't going to be me. Fuck that game. Love with Downger. Welcome. Try and despawn this guy if I can. Still gonna do it though. I told you I've been done with Oko for like 18 months. I just haven't made the videos about it yet. Parked the car at the place? Fuck! There's still a place mention. Place mention. Wii U. Casino 2. I swear we did this yesterday. How did I not notice it yesterday? How did nobody notice it yesterday? We're slacking. I'm slacking, apparently. I just get too engrossed in conversations sometimes and forget to share. I also fucked up the mission order again. Fuck's sake. Whatever. No, Viander, I'm not. But we are going to add an Easter egg to commemorate the place instead. That's my compromise. I think I killed him. I didn't. I'll get his ass on the way back.
This place is real dangerous.
Hit her on. There's where to go. Got his ass. I'd need to be famous for that, hence. It would kind of defeat the point if someone who isn't really famous, his birthday would be on famous birthdays. Oh fuck, don't flip this now.
Freaking maniac!
Get back on track. Still in the guns. Should have done this earlier, but I forgot. But it doesn't really matter. Slightly less efficient. The weapon struck here is red and the blip is green. It's not something I'm supposed to destroy, so yeah, I should change that. Stealing the guns. Red text. I don't need to steal it, but I don't need to destroy it, so it should be green, really. It's ramp. Sick. I have plans to move this and the other mission, I don't remember which one it is. We have to go to Pike Creek, Colombian Bastards, to move the drop-off point. away from Pike Creek to somewhere in Staunton. So I really don't like the having to drive all the way to Shoreside twice just to drive back again in slow-ass vehicles. It's just annoying. It's like, here, I've got nothing to do, so just go all the way back again. Just crap. And left? Oh, I'll stop, that'll do. Getting very good car spawns at least to get back. Make it as less horrendous as possible. I just realized I've spelled a mission wrong in my splits. Can I rename splits midway through a run? I think I can. I just can't change them, right? Yeah. Been a while for a while. Any glaring issues so far? So, weirdly style, some text now doesn't have the stroke around it. In Errand Boy, Radio 1, Taxi 1, Radio 3, and The Bomb so far. The text, certain text, not all of it, just only certain lines, doesn't have the stroke around it. Even I've looked at the GXT and it's fine. There's nothing that would dictate a lack of stroke. And I haven't changed the widescreen fix properties. So I don't know why that's happening. That may be due to some of the GXT tags. By GXT tags, what do you mean? Like the H and stuff? Like they're all the same. They're just H to dictate white text. So like every text is like that. You know? So like why would only some of them break? Like if it was a certain tag that broke, then it would be different, but like these lines are seemingly random. There's not a specific tag, no. And it's not the mission either, because it's like seemingly random strings. Like some of them have some white, some purple text, some of them have some white, all white and stuff like that. Like I have no clue what's causing it, and the only thing I've changed since yesterday is adding Ginput, but Ginput shouldn't change that. But the only thing I can do later is take out Ginput and see if it happens again. Or maybe it's just like a random bug and restarting the game will fix it, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm writing down the missions where it happens just to see if there's any correlation, but I don't see any. It feels basically random. So I don't know what's happening. It's a weird one. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it. It's not the worst thing in the world if we can't fix it, but, you know, it's a little annoying to have white on white text. It looks amateurish. You know, it's from the original. You know, the first thing I did was fix that. Is there a good download for the OG version of this mod? I want to try it out, but a lot of BS out there. Yeah. Maybe it's on my archive.org page. I think I archived it. The original. Let me check. Frosted. Yeah, I did. At time waster. There you go. Just go there and it should have everything you need. Just download it and play it. Should hopefully boot. They're no longer on GTA forums. It is on GTA forums, but the problem is that you have to go through like 6 different patches and installers and stuff to get it working. Whereas myarchive.org is just a fully patched working build. You'll just download it, unzip it, and run it. Rather than going through the paid setup process.
Ain't you got respect for your elders?
You just saw that when you're in one of the stadium missions after destroying a coach bus, it said, get a security car from Portland Docks. Did it? Let me check that. Like today, you mean? Let me check the VOD. Skip. Should be like right here. Oh yeah, it does. And yeah, nobody noticed it until just now, me included. Yeah, Stadium 2, it's the wrong string. Well, thank you for pointing that out. I'll fix that tonight. Good spot, because I totally missed that. Much appreciated. Alright. God bless the elevator. I've played the challenge 1.6.2. No, I haven't. Really start getting some armor on the way back here. It's literally on the way. Well, I'm stuck on my door. Or bumper or whatever. There's literally armor right here. I should just grab it. Oh, Canny Piolo. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. Have you been okay? How's it going? I'm okay. Can't complain. Testing for this is coming along really well. We are deep into the beta stage. A couple of people have already played it. And plenty more hopefully will. Oh, I always go this way. This was a GTA San Andreas stories like we had for Vice City and GTA Liberty. Yeah. Closest you'll get is mods, sadly. I don't think that's ever going to happen in official capacity. Sadly. Oh, nice bounce. Sliding about everywhere. I just pulled in. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for it. Unfortunate timing. Yonk. Slightly more efficient fish run.
I'd chase you if I could run.
I've got armor, I can be reckless with running in and not caring. Whereas before I'd get smoked doing that. On 60 health.
You brave man, eh? I'm going to kill you. You brave man, eh? You're going to be sorry.
Wick.
Be sorry. You brave man, eh?
This way is surely better. Yo, Pliskin. I've been good, man. How are you?
Keep your eyes on the road.
Knuckle loser.
I should just blast the AK here. Makes a ton more sense. Temptation to fling myself off here, but I've got a passenger and that would be quite rude. That's why I'm not going to. Is there a bulletproof vehicle in this mod? There are several. All the security cars that you deal with in missions are bulletproof. Those are the big ones. They're bulletproof and collision proof. Alright. Bridge time. Will be good for an OCO run? Yeah. Quite slow though, so risk versus reward, I suppose. Always one guy that I can't quite hit. Got it working, thank you, no problem. Happy to help. Usual W, Ben. What can I say? Just another day in the office for the boy, you know. I forgot to cop car. It's fine, we can get on the way. Literally right here. Many people would disagree with you, Jacob. Flashbanging effects are horrible on the eyes, and it basically alienates epileptic people from being able to play the mod and other things. But we are going to redo that cutscene, but less for flashbang reasons and more because we want to hide the level transition. So the idea is that we're going to have like a lower camera angle, so you can only see Joey driving away, and then the bridge is going to explode, and then the camera's going to cut to it being blown up, so you don't see the actual swap of models happen. But that's a work in progress at the minute. Yo, Tom. How are we doing? Cinematic? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Happy Tuesday.
There's no trouble.
How long left of streaming today? About an hour, just over. However long it'll take me to finish.
Yep, I've been drinking again. Not today.
He tried to kill me.
To go this way. Yo, Mimi, good morning. Also thinking about it for these missions, I want to look into streamlining this a bit, because I don't like the whole idea of like you drive to Portland, cutscene, drive back to Staunton, drive back to Portland again for the next mission. Streamline everything, changes to Shadow of Dawn. Everything changes could finish in Portland. Yakuza drive themselves back home. Okay. Good, Jack. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Having to go back to Portland here is just annoying. Like, we were right there a second ago.
There's a place you can show. There's no need to be done, man.
Cred 004 missing. I just forgot to rename that one. Whoops. That's another one that's been merged into the miscellaneous TXT. And I just forgot to rename it to the new naming structure. Very easy fix. Why am I going around the front? Go around the back. It's easier having to deal with them.
Let you down for the count. You wanna play rough? I'll kill you.
Say goodbye to this wolf prick.
This main playthrough, Pegasi, is looking at rewriting the GXT to get rid of all mentions of the place, so they're like properly written instructions now. So any bugs that I'm writing down are just basically any times that I've missed a reference.
Watch where you're going.
Like earlier on in Casino 2, it was like park the car at the place, and I was like, fuck. I wrote that down, so I need to get rid of that. And tell the player instead, you know, return the security card to the casino. It's actual written instructions. Some things that are irreplaceable. Yeah, the place will always find its way in. No serious bugs like crashes or soft locks? No, none. I haven't had a random crash in dozens of hours of gameplay. Nor soft locks. It is in very good shape so far. Very happy with things. In fact, I'll probably stop with the daily tests once this playthrough is finished and we fix up all the stuff with this from this playthrough, because honestly there isn't really a lot else to look at until we make more changes. Like I'll do another playthrough once we add the voiceover in and stuff, but that'll take probably a few days, so I'll move on to something else. Because there's only so many playthroughs that are worth doing at this point. Alright, there's also a change here. There's now 2 different dialogue branches, and if you already own assets, or at least one asset, then you have a dialogue here with Mickey to say that you, when he says to go and get assets, Joey now says like, oh, I've got it covered. You know, I've already been working and finding businesses around the city. So now there isn't a weird thing of, oh, but you've already done assets, you know? Is it intentional or is it not? Like, it's intentional, and we're very clearly dictating to the player that it is. Which is quite cool. Actual branching dialogue depending on your choices. I was scratching my head for any multiplayer mods which are similar to GTA Online for the 3D Saga or San Andreas, but found nothing. What? SAMP? MTA? They're 2 of the biggest mods ever. Both for San Andreas and both online. I don't know how you could have missed those if you were searching for that. That's exactly what you're looking for by the sounds of it. Where's kill my guys? They're in the way. They die. Mods exist, but the servers are just not interesting. Right, so you do know they exist, at least. Right. I thought you just hadn't, like, had looked and somehow missed it. It's like, how is that possible? Can't wait to play this once it's finished. Hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully you'll have it very soon. Hey, do son. You too. Always good. Yo, Boca. Welcome. It's gone. Oh, the cars disappeared as well. Oh, okay, I'll keep listening. What doing here? Yeah, the Yorkshire remote, what can I say? Care in all the wrong places, I guess. Got all those shortcuts. Yeah, the link between the airport and Wichita Gardens is very, very nice. I can't take credit for that. That was in the OG mod. So I cannot take any credit. It was very, very nice. LCO1 is doing that monster man. I'm pretty sure. This because you need a 4-door for later. That took quite a bit of extra damage. I didn't really want to say. Yeah, by Miami as well. A lot of attention to detail there that makes my happy chemical get released, you know? You still remember when you made that one accident with the same game file? I have made many accidents with same game files. Too many, probably. Too many. Could not be me. 5 million save files, Andy. Doesn't matter how many save files you have. If you go here and you accidentally click delete game and press a save like you're going to load it, it's not going to save you. That was my problem, is that I thought I pressed load game and pressed delete game. Just me trying to be fast, get back into the game and not realize what I'm doing. What did you want to be career-wise when you were younger? I wanted to be an actor. I studied theatre all the way up until university. And then I realized that doesn't matter basically how good you are. It matters how much money you have and how many industry connections you have. And I had none of that, so I gave up on it pretty quick and did IT instead. Those are the two things that I was good at, was acting and IT. And IT was a much more logical career path, so I went with that. Hey. Did IT at uni and went from there and never really looked back. I don't regret it. Do you ever try GTA RP since you like acting? To me, acting is different to role playing. I'm not really big into role playing.
Anytime, any place. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey Ben, will you be playing GTA SA Story Mod 2.0? Sounds like a very vague name for a mod. So, I don't know, maybe. But I haven't heard of it. Didn't take you as a theater kid? Yeah. Nobody really does. Yeah, I did all sorts. I did competitions, I did like, performed in big theaters locally here and whatnot. It's a mod where the GTA SA story is kind of changed. So it's called Mod 2.0, as though sorry, story mod 2.0, which implies that there's like a, you know, a new exciting story, but then it's just kind of changed. You're not selling it very well. My interest is dwindling with every second. Oh, here we also added an actual indicator for how fast you're going as well, since Josh had issues with this. So you see it says your current speed, you got to keep it above 15. But also, Booby Trap is having issues with the lack of stroke for some reason. Yeah, now it has your actual speed. Just gotta keep it above 15, which is not too bad. Not completely changed, but a few changes here and there. Sounds boring, to be honest. A mod that changes a story, but it only does it every now and again here and there. Doesn't sound interesting at all. We've also added some new dialogue into this mission to indicate why you're actually going to meet the gangs in Act 3. Because before it just like wasn't explained to the player at all. Sounds great, man. Let me know when it's done. It'll probably take a lot of work, so you know I might be waiting a few months, but that's okay. Oh, these are green clips. Is it possible to make a fully playable GTA 5 in GTA SA engine? Good luck with that. Sweet. Final clips. Fair point, Monster Man. We can use an in-universe film or something instead. There we go. So now I've got dialogue actually explaining Act 3. Should be a bit easier for players to understand why we're doing what we're doing. There's probably a film called Velocity as the Problem Madness. If we're gonna call it something that's already a film in real life, then it might as well be called Speed. Yeah, we could make a publicity tour reference. Excuse me. It's just weird that Joey didn't appear in the LCS. I never really thought about it, to be honest. Like a lot of LCS lore doesn't make a ton of sense. If you ever deep it, which I never do. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good enough explanation though, madness. I'm just gonna leave that for you. Set on fire. Cool. I should just steal one of the earlier ones, rather than having to risk trying to get out here, because I always get set on fire. Like, the car just doesn't have enough health to tank everything. I should just switch cars early with one of the first guys and then drive out. Oh. God, that was almost very, very bad. Classic GTA 3 AI.
Getting up all in my face.
We're better off parking. I think my car despawned anyway. Yeah, I forgot to put it into it.
Okay, we may be
Better off parking east regardless. Way close to the mission marker.
You take my car.
Whatever. Build part of it. It's on the right side.
Not today. Okay, we may deal. How much you pay?
Joey not even looking.
Stay put.
Barely seeing this thick ass snowstorm. this way instead. A bit more of a detail, but you'd have to walk nearly as far to start the mission. Should be
You
faster.
hate fat people, don't you?
And just run back east.
Getting up all in my bag.
So my opinion on AI voices, not great, but beats dead silence for 10 times out of 10. 100% agreed. I would love to have, like, you know, human voice actors doing a dub, but AI voice is like, you know, the next best thing. And it's way better than having to read it out yourself, especially as like a streamer. That shit is so annoying. It's like messes up your throat too. It's not a good time.
You looking at that? I'll kill you.
Default is off building. Everything's balanced around them being off. So if you want someone to struggle, you'll have to convince them to turn it on and tell them that it's way more fun and the intended experience. You have to gaslight them a bit. Just lie. Yeah, exactly. Bit of gaslighting and gatekeeping never hurt anyone. It's unfortunate.
trouble. It's all fresh.
Yo, Docker. Hope you feel better soon. Those are never fun. Glad I can provide a respite.
Not today.
Oh, you look good.
I'll get you. Bang. Getting all in my bag.
I yeah,
I'm about to hit that stuff back.
Park south for that one, I guess. Not lose my car.
He's good people.
Mirror, you're wrong time.
I don't need to send the ID. You look trustworthy.
That's right, I just actually wanted the Sentinel all along. True code. I'll be able to get a cheeky little Infernus upgrade here if I'm lucky. No. Never mind. Head up, King Corey. Is there any tool that you would love to have in the modding scene that is just not there at the minute? Good question. I know you'd probably have to ask someone more experienced that's been in more situations, because like right now I feel very blessed with the amount of tools we do have already to make things far, far easier.
Call the YMCA.
Just like old times.
I'd love an up-to-date map editor for all the 3D era GTA games. Is that not just Europa? am I misunderstanding you? Goes to Jay, welcome. Kind of, but map editing seems very limited in the current version. Oh, okay. I thought Europa was like the answer to everyone's problems, so maybe it still needs some work. I don't know if it's even still being updated. I didn't get a cop car. Fuck. Every time I've had to get a cop car in this, I always forget. I don't remember the last time I actually remembered to get it. It's been so many playthroughs ago. Just fucking griefing. Any interesting VC mods nowadays? Good question. I feel like VC has kind of been neglected for a bit. The Hardline dev is supposedly rewriting Hardline from scratch, which could be cool. But no clue on when that's coming out. Vice Extended has an update last month. I don't know if there's any like massive projects in the work that I know of. That'll be my new backpack. Good timing. Door open. Thank you. Yeah. Like 5 missions left. Hardline guy is also doing military service. The IDF of all things? IDF, Jesus. I didn't know that. I knew he was doing military stuff. You don't need to ping me, said Jay. I can see every chat message. You've been here long enough, you know that. Ilya should fight Armin next. I don't think that's gonna happen. Can't believe they got Fury versus Usyk 3 next year. Do they actually? God. I thought Fury had fucking retired. Thought he was done. Well, I guess he was until the money presented itself, I suppose. It's always the same, isn't it? You're retired until the Saudis offer you 20 fucking million for your next fight, and then all of a sudden you become unretired just like that. That's always how it goes. See him running on the seafront every morning. You should stop him, Corey, and tell him that you've been training at the Heart of Portsmouth Boxing Academy, and start fucking shadowing in front of him. Show him your new sick moves. Ricky Hatton coming out of retirement is a bit odd. Is it though? It's the same thing. He's coming out of retirement because he got offered a fuck ton of money. Is it really that odd? Like, being real, who the fuck wants to watch Ricky Hatton fight? The guy's what, easily 60? If not 50s? Like, this obsession with getting fucking fighters from yesteryear out of retirement to fight is just so stupid. If I wanted to watch a lot of old biddies fight, I'd just go to the old folks home and start fucking spreading some rumors and watching them scrap. It's 46, yeah. Why the fuck would I want to watch a 46-year-old man fight? You get better fights in Manchester on a Saturday night. That's what I mean. Yeah. Like, what's the point? I mean, you did punch out someone's hearing aid once. That was an accident. Okay. It was an accident. Oh my god, that cop got fucking creamed by that Yankee. It's a toggle Iceman to enable slippery snow physics. It's optional. Dude, if you're officer, welcome.
Take him out! Take him out!
All good, all good. Yeah, this cop is
You're going down!
doing his best to bust my ass, but not having the best time.
Police! We will open fire! Police! Freeze! This is LC! Going down! Stay down! Look up! Hey! Stop! Stay down! Take him out! Police! Stay down! Take him out!
Oh, it's two of them.
Police!
Oh, it's three of them.
You're going down! Stay
Oh, that's-
down! Going down!
They'll never know I'm here.
Hey! Stop! There he is! Stop or I'll shoot him! Get up! You are risky!
I love how when I aim and twitch, they twitch as well.
Take him out! You're going down! Get up! Don't move a muscle! You're going down! He's over there! Going down! This is LCPD! Get that guy! Police!
Alright, boys. See you later.
Book him!
Pleasure doing business with you. Good times. So why am I not going to the airport? Stupid. It's either I just forget the bridge exists. Whoa! Sick. Sure. It's not great, but I'm not going far. Yeah, I did think about that monster one, but fuck it. I said what I said. If this mod gets an adults only rating, I'll change it.
Get out of the road!
Ben, I know you hate being told what to do, but I'm stopping reading that message. Because loud equals good time waster. Loud equals funny. Alright. Bus 3. The big 3. What's for the plane? I don't think those have collision, but just in case. You never know. The dono is now properly fireable. It's the same as it's always been. Dodo flies exactly like it does in the OG game. You just gotta learn to get good at it. It's a skill check. I should add purple on this bit. A ghost town. Just to make it uniform with the rest of the GXT. Because right now it's all white, which looks a bit strange. We're doing bug testing now. I'm doing a full playthrough because I've removed all mentions of the place. Well, all but one because I missed one. To make sure that all the GXT is working fine because it's been completely rewritten. So the place is officially dead.
The boss man wants it.
See you, boys. Must have been a massive time sink. Yeah, 6 hours on Sunday. Was not particularly fun. I appreciate it if you're awesome, thank you. Yo, Armando. Welcome. Oh, fuck. God's sake. Get out, Joey! Get out, Joey! Have a checkpoint at least. Fuck's sake, Joey. Actually, I just wanted to show off a cool new mechanic. Because now when you die, even though you die in Shoreside, in Ghost Town, your respawn point gets set to Portland so that you can easily restart the mission. Unironically, tactical death to showcase that new change. Not even mad. Which GTA is it? It's GTA 3. Early death warps revealed. I need to figure out more death warps. There's only 2 in the route right now. But the fact that you can buy back your weapons, surely death warping must be better. Like, there must be better ways. Would it be possible to add the taxes that bring you back to mission start? You could probably backport it from VC, but I don't really care to add that. I don't think it's important enough of a mechanic. Their checkpoints? Yep. There are indeed. Joey. Thank you. Why both of the guards aren't attacking? It's an oversight. They react when you shoot at them, but if you don't shoot at them, they don't react to you. That's just an oversight from me. They should aggro to you when you try and leave. Just haven't added that yet. Me being a silly sausage. Is it a mod of GTA 3? I literally just answered the question 3 minutes ago when you asked before. Yes. I was so quick, the armor hasn't even spawned in. I want to load the autosave anyway. Oh, I could just save. Even better. Yo, Swerver, welcome. Bless you for that time skip. My pleasure. All me. Yes, Swerver, thanks for becoming a channel member. Thank you. Now you can fight for the top of the leaderboard position with this new YouTube update, which is fully pay to win. It's all based on memberships and super chats, even though it claims to be about chat activity and stuff. Now you can fight for number one. And get a cool badge next to your name. This way. Oh, I flipped my car either. Just felt like it. So I do what I want. Officers.
I'll bust your ass.
Why is it snowing indoors? Dur dur. Cheers, wish I could support you more. Thanks for saying videos and streams. You supporting it all is more than... I am more than grateful. Thank you. Happy to provide. You spawned further back than normal? You did. I mean, I did. So now you don't spawn into 600 damage worth of bullets. How cool is that? shit, he's below me. Fuck. Ooh. Yeah, sure that works. How long have you been making YouTube videos? Technically 8 years, but I only started taking YouTube like very, very seriously in the last like 3 years or so. Like uploading consistently and stuff. Before I just posted like random shit whenever I felt like it. What the fuck? Why is this guy not? I guess he got stuck. I say he should be here by now. Well, whatever, I guess. Didn't start off from Modern Warfare 2 YouTube montages. No. If you want to be like technically, I made videos all the way back in like 2007. Just like random fucking like hypercam footage of RuneScape. But it wasn't like anything substantial, and they're very long gone. Very much long gone. First video is Black Ops 1's and Zombies split screen. Classic. Kino. Which GTA in the 3D universe is my favorite? VC by a mile. Kino. Base. Love a good bit of Kino. Curve. You be trying a new Tony Hawk's remaster? Probably not. Why would I play 40 quid for a remaster that's just worse than the original? Just a massive waste of money. The vehicle's more resilient to damages from collision and bullets compared to vanilla? No, they're the same. It's in Game Pass, right? Pass. I don't know. I use Game Pass. I don't play nearly enough games for Game Pass to be worth it. Any Easter eggs yet? Yes. When it comes out, you're gonna have to go around and find them all. You're playing on an emulator? No, it's his native PC. Reached yesterday and all the posters are AI generated. Not all surprising. I shoot, please. That's great. Thank you. And I think you mean Monster Man by release yesterday. You mean paid early access yesterday, right? The best part of modern gaming. Pay 20 quid to play the game 2 days early. Fuck you.
I'll kill you, tough guy. The boss man wants it.
Nice. Let's go. GG. G fucking G. You just ruined the ending. Alright, let me wipe those splits. They're not even relevant anyway because I didn't do the USJs. Alright, cool. Couple of things to fix, but very minor. The only really thing that's concerning is that that stroke bug. I don't like that at all. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna bounce and go food shopping, which I don't want to do, but I'm gonna go and do anyway. This will probably be my last Frosty Winter Remastered stream for a little while, because there's a couple of big projects that we need to add, like the voiceover and all that kind of shit, and it doesn't make sense to do any real playthroughs until that's now added. So yeah, so instead, I've got a couple other things that I want to do. I want to try some Rainbow Miser permadeath runs. So go through like a whole Rainbow Miser playthrough, but if I die, I have to restart again from the beginning. So I think that'll be quite fun to do in the meantime while we work on stuff like behind the scenes or whatever. Right. Raid target. There is a moved SA graffiti, like moved tags race happening. So go and watch Josh doing that. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for being here as always. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Have a good one. Miss you all already. Bye. Bye. Mwah.